Welcome! Today we're going to take a look at library resources that will help you find images and other multimedia. You've probably looked up visuals by doing a Google image search or found video clips by searching YouTube. But did you know the Iwasaki-Library subscribes to a number of highly specialized image and multimedia databases? Let's take a look. The first thing I want to do is navigate to the library's homepage at library.emerson.edu. And I want to look under the Research Help menu. What I'm looking for is a research guide. Research guides will show me the best places librarians recommend searching for information and resources on a given subject. I can search all of the research guides with just a few keywords. Since I know I'm looking for audio-visual material, let's give that a try. And so the first thing that pops up under guides is audio, images, and video. Here is the audio, images, and video guide. You can see there's a number of recommended multimedia collections, and they're also then broken down by specific type of multimedia. So let's take a look at images. There are many things recommended here. There are digital collections, there are archives, there are subscription databases. Let's take a look at the first one called ArtStore. This database has millions of high-resolution images from museum and archival collections. There are photos, paintings, sculptures, architecture. There's so much stuff here. Searching for images is similar to searching for books and articles in that you want to figure out good keywords that will help the search tool focus on the kind of image you're looking for. Let's say I'm trying to design a film set and I want it to look like an executive office from the 1960s. I can do a basic search for just office and I'll find a lot of stuff. In fact, over 40,000 results. And some of these are pretty interesting. This first one is actually an oil painting by Edgar Degas called Portraits in an Office, circa 1873. That's a little old for what I'm looking for. So I think I need to go back and specify my results. If I go back to results, I can look over here on the left where ArtStore has a number of very specific filters to help me narrow my search. I can specify a geography, which would be where the item was created. I can specify a classification or what type of item I'm looking for. I even have the opportunity to put in a date range. So I know I want a photograph of an office. I'm not interested in a painting or blueprints, at least not right now. And now I have just under 7,000 results, but still isn't quite what I'm looking for. In fact, a lot of these photos are kind of old. So I better put in my date range. Since I said I wanted something from the 1960s, let's enter in 1960 Common Era or CE, and then to 1970. Now I have 620 results, and at least this is more along the lines of the era I'm looking for. It's pretty interesting. That kind of looks like the Oval Office. Ooh, what's this? This appears to be a photograph of the President's Office of the Equitable Life Assurance Society. This is on the 37th floor of a building on 6th Avenue in New York City, circa 1962, which is right in the date range I'm looking for. So this actually is kind of perfect. I think I might be able to create a set that looks something like this. If I wanted to, I could download this image. All I would have to do is create a free account using my Emerson credentials. And ArtStore also has a handy feature that will create the citation for you so that I can properly cite this source. And that's it. That's basically multimedia searching in a nutshell. Happy researching, and thanks for watching.